Hunting's a big part of Red Dead Redemption 2, and in today's video, I'm going to show you my guide to hunting legendary animals. Now, I'm only going to touch base on the regular hunting in this video, as it is to be focused upon the legendary animals. But here's the basis of hunting. Every animal is based on a rating system, 1 to 3 stars. There are certain things that will affect what it is you get for that. Now, for instance, right here, I kind of missed the headshot, so that's going to affect the quality of that animal. Now, when you harvest the animal, you're going to get some meat. You generally have a carcass. The bigger animals, you'll have pelts. If you have hit an animal too many times, that pelt may have been a 3-star, will drop to a 2, possibly a 1. I highly recommend don't waste your time with any 1s. 2s, if you're trying to farm to make money, and there certainly is better ways to make money, my friends, check out my treasure map vid if you want to make a couple grand in about an hour's time. However, back on target, take those animals, the 2 and 3 stars, to the trapper. Now, the 3 stars are actually used in crafting, so they're very important. Try not to mess those up. Make use of your dead eye. Use the dead eye when trying to get a headshot. It's well worth it, my friends. Now, how do we know if it's a 1, 2, or 3 star? Use your binoculars or get close enough where you'll have the study option come up at the bottom right corner. On Xbox, it's your right bumper, and it's going to tell you what weapon to use. It'll tell you the quality of the animal, 1, 2, or 3 star. And that helps an awful lot and saves you a whole lot of time in the long run. Now, if you really want to try and make some money hunting, again, 2 and 3 stars, it's the way to go. But have more than 1 horse. In fact, I like to steal horses and sell them at the same time. But the more you have with you, the more you're going to make. You really don't make a ton of money doing hunting, I'll be straight with you guys, but it is a whole lot of fun and definitely something worthwhile. A lot of those kills can and should be sold just simply to the butcher. They're in just about every major town, but the good stuff, well, we're going to talk about that in a bit. Now, one more thing to mention, my friends, is there is crafting that you should consider doing. When you spot the animal in front of you or through your binos, you check the info and it tells you need this, that, or the other. Some of those items are crafted. I'm not going to give out spoilers. Again, I can do a beginner's hunting guide if you really want, but I will tell you, if you're looking for the poisonous arrows, you're going to want to go to Rhodes. That's all I'm going to give you. But you can craft all that here in your camp, which you can set up anywhere in the wilderness in the open world. So there's the bare bone nitty gritty of hunting, just so that we're all on the same page. Now let's get down to what we're all here for, the legendary animal hunting guide. Oh yeah! The first thing you're gonna have to do is pick a mission up. Talk to Jose in your camp and pick up Pursued by a Bruised Ego. On this quest, you are going to go and kill, or attempt to kill, a legendary bear. Oh, yes, sir. Now make sure to take some provisions like food and some Deadeye potions and that sort of thing, because you're going to be gone for a little bit. Now, I should note that during this mission, you're going to have the option to sell a horse that he's given you, or you can keep it. It's not a bad horse for early game, but the choice is yours. It does happen along the way. Don't worry, it's all part of the quest. Along the way, Jose is going to give you a few basics to hunting. It's kind of an introduction. Just keep on plodding through, my friends. It is also at this time where he teaches you about the camp, where you can cook food, craft, sleep the night when you're out in the bush, that sort of thing. Now, whenever you enter a legendary animal's terrain, it will tell you in the top left corner, as you can see here, that you have entered their territory. It's at this point you want to click your left and your right stick, and you're going to get these little particle things. That's indicating a clue on the ground. You walk over, you inspect it, and it leads you along the path. Now, after following the cutscenes and being led along by Jose, you're going to encounter the bear. Try and kill him. Try and do a better job than I did on my first attempt. And then this happened. What a fight! Oh, I had to share that. It's one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. But you've had your hand held to this point with an NPC. Now, how do we do this in the real world? Because there is an awful lot of legendary animals. Well, let me show you right now. Once you've completed the mission with Jose, you are going to receive a map. Go into your satchel, head on in to the documents section, hit maps, and you'll have a legendary animal map. Now this is a loose guide. It tells you the area you need to head to, and remember, when you get close enough, you are going to get a notification that you have entered the legendary animals territory. Ooh, there's a moose up top. Ooh, we're going to have to go kill that one right now. You have entered legendary animal territory. All I did was go to the rough area indicated on the legendary map. Now once here, you're going to want to check your map. You're going to see the picture of the legendary animal, and you're going to notice a little question mark. That's where the trail starts, so you need to head over there. You need to pick that up using your vision. I'll show you right now. While approaching the question mark, you want to click both of your thumbsticks, ignore the shiny things that are meant to distract you, and you will find another clue. Right here, we've got tree rub. You click on that, and it's going to give you the path. You follow the path to the next clue. It's a bit of hopscotch until you find the animal. Through the power of editing, I'm going to speed this up a little bit just so you guys can see how it should work and the steps you need to take just for your own visual reference. But you can see here's another clue. I run up, I check the clue, I go from this one to the next, etc., etc. We found dung. You've never been so excited to find dung, have you? Carry on. Keep tracking it, keep follow it. Now, you can see the little thing in the bottom right corner. If that bar runs out, you're okay. Just redo it. You'll pick up on the clues again, and you can carry on. But here we are. We just got some fur, and then... and there he is, swimming, taking a little dip in the lake. So now if you use your binos, you can go ahead and look at him. It's going to tell you it's a legendary moose. You get a pretty good view at him. Now here's where you have to be patient for the most part. Now you can run these animals down on your horse. It doesn't matter how many shots you put into them. You get the pelt regardless. And it's the pelts you need to take in for the crafting. So go ahead and use your repeater if you like. I highly recommend using Deadeye. Put in as many shots into him as you possibly can. Well, let's see how we do here. We'll just go ahead and paint him red. Remember, it's a moose. Oh, that wasn't enough shots. Wow, unbelievable. This guy's a beast. Now again, don't worry. It's not like the regular animals where you're gonna destroy that pelt. Simply move back in on them and there's no point being silent now. We just need to be violent. Line them up, and if you don't have enough Deadeye, you can always go into your items, take a potion or whatever you got handy to up that, because honestly, Deadeye just makes it so much easier, especially on the big animals. Won't need it so much on the smaller ones perhaps, but this guy, it's getting painted red again. And there we have it. Legendary moose down. Yes, sir. Let's go get a peek at this guy. Ha ha ha. Just play with the camera option in the game. Definitely a lot of fun. I would love to see your picks. Make sure to hit them up in our Discord. Okay, guys, we're almost done. Now, there is a very important piece of information we have not covered yet, and that is, where do we sell these, Beard? 2 spots you're going to need to know about. The Trapper is the first one. He's the guy that's going to make all the goodies from these pelts. There's one in Saint Denis, and then there's one that I just showed in the wilds, and I'm told later game he moves around. Now, it's imperative that you get it to these guys. If you don't lose it. We'll talk about that in a sec. Now, the fence has a different option. He's not going to make you the big flashy gear. He's going to make you the talismans and the trinkets. So you definitely want to make use of these to get to know them. Go and visit them. Now, once you've killed these legendary animals, I suggest going straight to the Trapper so that you don't lose them. Now, I mentioned earlier, if you do lose them, say you die, you just can't sell it. The game doesn't punish you that way. The game will actually have it here in the Trapper's wares. You'll still be able to get the items that he can craft with it. You just lose out on the money for the pelt. Nonetheless, come here to the Trapper, come and see what he has to say. Make sure to sell them, roll through the list, get rid of everything you can here. As long as he's got the good stuff, you're gonna have that for your crafting needs. As mentioned, this is where you get all of the pretty gear. Now there's outfits, you can do the individual sets, and you're gonna have to go through and find the ones that you like. Each one might have, say for instance, a legendary animal and a perfect pelt from this or that. Spend a little time, check it out, see what you like, and go and find them in the open world. I certainly hope I have not left anything out, but I hope you found this useful, maybe even a little bit entertaining. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here, tag the subscribe, hit the little bell beside it, do it with two hands if you gotta. Hit all the links and the stuff on your screen and in the description, and I'll see you all in Discord, yes sir.